Good evening, everybody. This is Jacob Rakowski. Hope everybody is having an absolutely beautiful day. Hope you all had a wonderful, productive Tuesday with your mixers. Excuse me as I lay down in my hammock here. Exciting news for everybody. Tomorrow, I have actually earned the opportunity to have breakfast with none other than Mr. Holton Bugs. And I'm excited about that. I'm going to, get some direct coaching and, just spend some time with the man himself, the best of the best. But I want to give you guys a couple tips on your business. So number one was we had a great meeting today. We had a great meeting today here in Houston, and we had a meeting where we had everybody get to share part of their story. Part of the meeting system that we're introducing is letting people get the floor from the get-go and just start to share their story. And at the very beginning of the meeting, we had an awesome introduction, and then we had an awesome presentation. And at the end of the meeting, I came up and closed, and I also had some testimonials at the end. I called up the VIPs and the platinums and all the way up to the diamond in the room. And then afterwards, we had a successful lunch dinner at the restaurant. And we took the guests out to dinner. We didn't pay for them. See, I don't want you to become the team ATM. It's up to you if you want to pay for your guests for their food, but I personally didn't. I said, we're all friends. We're going out to eat. We're going to continue to build our relationship and maybe talk about business here and there. And it went well, and we got to continue talking about business, and it was very, very productive to continue to answer questions and build relationships and for these people to know that we are there for them. But I wanted to talk about something that needs to be addressed. It's something that it either will make or break the meeting. Okay, with the ability for people, for example, when we start letting people tell their stories and get up and present and stuff like that, that is extremely valuable. It is extremely valuable, and the training can only be done in that way. It can only be done in that way, and there's no other way to get that ability without getting up there and doing it. But one thing I must say, and this, I know this just doesn't happen in Houston. I know this just doesn't happen in the U.S. It probably happens everywhere in the world, is that once people start to get the ability to speak, they want to get the ability to speak and keep on rolling. But what I found was it's only effective if one person is speaking at a time. If there is a presentation going on and there's more than one person trying to share, it's a madhouse. It doesn't work. It is chaos, and nobody can be effective. So what I'll tell you in these shared roles now that we're stepping into is that when it's your turn to speak, you have the floor 100%. It is your ownership, your stage, your message. But when you get off the floor, you can't try to take it back. You can't do that. It's just not going to work. And I hope everybody can relate to this, and I hope everybody can take value out of this message, because guys, when you're speaking, it is edifiable for everybody to just let you run the show and do it. But the thing is, when another is, you can't dive in there and take it away from them. It's de-edifying. It's no matter how good what your information is, no matter how much you want to share, because now you're stepping into your leadership and you're getting that voice and you're getting that power, you can't have that happening. I hope this is clear. I hope this is coming across gracefully. I hope it's coming across in a way that edifies you, but at the same time lets you know the boundaries of presenting and speaking. You can't have 2-3 presenters at once. It just doesn't work. You can't have 8 people trying to answer one person's question at one time. It's just not going to work. When we speak and we present, it is one at a time. You get the floor. You get the chance to shine. You get the time to rise and show your gifts. But once you're off, you're off. Okay? So I hope this was taken constructively. I hope nobody is taking offense. I know we've all done it. We've all been in that position before. And, this comes from an absolute position of wanting you to be as successful as you can be, and to be most optimal and most effective. Because if you were doing something inefficiently, you'd want to know about it, and we've all done this before. So on a positive note, we had a great mixer. We had a great dinner. We got some high interest. We got some new leaders that are developing. We have some people that are owning the room with their speaking skills and their presentation. But with growth, at the same time, there must be refinement. So love each and every one of you. I'm flying out to Italy tomorrow, having lunch with Mr. Bugs tomorrow, breakfast actually. And we're going to bring it home, guys. We're going to bring that trophy home. Keep it OG, baby. God bless.